why don't we just confirm that you would just like free space to do that? Is that how you'd like us to work today? You'd just like free space to type about the theater project. Great. S, E, keep going, D. You've got theater lets miscued years die. Do you want to try and get the voice to say that?
Theater lets miscued years die.
You want to really try to create a picture of the future, of what you believe, of what you feel. You're finding the possibility for a new way of touching. I had first met Chris and his mother Polly several years before we began the project. Obviously, Chris was a young man with significant disabilities who was unable to speak.
When Richard first asked if Chris and I wanted to be involved in this theater group, I really did not want to do it. I felt it would be a lot of work for me and that it would be challenging for Chris. Chris's birth was very difficult and long. There was a lack of oxygen. We still don't know why. The type of brain damage that Chris had made it difficult to impossible for him to speak.
And Chris, to see how you feel what we're doing together and how you can come into expression or motion.
What was really missing in Chris's life was relationships with other people and especially a voice for Chris, a way for him to get his message across.
I hope this is being taped for posterity.
It's to show how Christian reacts to things.
To show how we react to Christian. Tell me, what happens in your mind, Christian? Will you someday be able to articulate what goes on in your mind? Perhaps we should try something right now to see whether you comprehend what I'm saying. For example, give me your hand, your right hand. Give me your right hand. Thank you. It was hard, wasn't it? We think he understands.
Chris could understand everything that was going on around him, but he was treated as if he didn't understand anything. Nobody could see who Chris really was and that he had things that he wanted to say and wanted to do. Gradually, he became more and more passive. He resigned himself to not being seen as a person by other people.
And I asked him if he wanted to do some writing for the theater group. He said no. So then he started writing and he wrote solution to us. Put on my dialogue lines, use light writer.
That's a great idea, Chris.
Richard, everyone needs to be heard. You need a new kind of listening to learn from me.
A lot of people talk about inclusion like it's a special privilege. We're including you in this and we're including you in that. It's not a matter of a special treat. It's a matter of just the rights of the human being, disability, no disability.
The whole project is a way to show what an incredible force the arts can be for people with and without disabilities, but especially for people who have been silenced or have been discounted in the past, who have been segregated.
This kind of theater work is truly a vessel centered in a sense of our common humanity.
It's about a group of people coming together, building relationships, and in the process making it possible and wonderful for somebody to be a part of the community that hasn't been in the past.